This is an Ellis Mowers and More product review. Interested in buying this product? The link is in the description below. Have a product inquiry or a home, garden, or automotive product or tool to review? Email me, ellis@ellismowers.com, or reach out on Instagram and Facebook at Ellis Mowers and More. And as always, like and subscribe for more product reviews and small engine content. On today's product review, we have this Etenwolf tire gauge. It's a T300 tire gauge. LED display, digital tire gauge. Comes in this nice packaging here, as you can see. And we have, it says what's inside. Accuracy is within a half PSI. Accuracy gauge 3A. Operating temperatures between -4 and 130 degrees Fahrenheit. The LED display is better than a traditional LCD display because it's more visible under sunlight, is their claim. It says it's the first tire gauge using LED display by far. What's in the box here? You got your device, a couple of Duracell AA or AAA batteries, which is great. You have your manual. You have a calibration chart, how to install the batteries, just the general instructions guide, and there should be one other thing in here for like a Schrader, to install your Schrader. I will find that here in just a second, and we'll test out some stuff. We're going to test out, see how it is in relation to TPMS, tire pressure readings on a car. We're going to check low pressure tires with lawn mowers. We're going to check higher pressure tires like on a like low rangey tires and whatnot that hold closer to 70 to 80 psi. So let me get everything that we need here. We're going to go ahead and get started with this test. So we're looking at Mrs. Ellis Mowers' car, and we did have pressure up here just a second ago. I don't know where it went, but the outside tire, or the pressures for the tires right there, if you can see them, all of them are basically at 40. Sorry it keeps going away, but that's our benchmark. So we're gonna get out of the car here and go to the left front. We're gonna see how close this is to 40 psi, how close it is to the TPMS monitor. So that Schrader valve that I was talking about, that if you need it, is on the bottom inside the battery. I've put the batteries in. So you can see the LED, you can see it pretty decent outside here. You can switch between PSI, click it once, KPA, and then bar. We're going to go PSI because that's the unit of measure that we use here. We got it locked in, and we'll put it in the valve here and see what we get. Let me get on this side. And we get 39.4, so that's basically right on the money. Every tire here has got either 39 or 40 psi, so I wonder if we can reset it here. Alright, we just reset it by clicking it. Oh, we didn't get it that time. 39.3, so you can continue this. We'll try it one more time just to make sure it gets a good accurate reading again. Okay, it's reset. We'll push it in. Alright, did not get a good reading that time. That was probably my fault. So with these, you might have to try it a couple of times in order to get it right. There we go, 39.2. So we're very close. So again, you're always going to check your reading more than once. Digital tire gauges are going to leave a little bit of margin for error when it comes to that, as opposed to regular tire gauges. So what I'm going to do next, we're going to go over to the truck. I'm going to get the regular tire gauge out, see what PSI it reads, because that truck's old school. It does have TPMS. And then we're going to get this bad boy out and see what it reads. So we're on the truck now. I usually try and keep it around 70 psi. We're going to test this manual gauge here and see what we got. So it looks like we've got, let's see, what that would be, 60, about 64, wouldn't it? That's what I'm seeing on there. We'll see if we're at least in the ballpark of that, because we're talking about a few variables here. So let's see. Let's see what we can do here. I got 57.3. I may have misread. So I think on these lines, 60 is actually the line. Let's see if I can show it to y'all. Below down here, like right there, which would put this gauge reading about 58. And if we try it a couple more times here, I may be wrong. So we got 61.5 now. So we've got a little bit of a, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna try it a third time here, see if we got anything different. And I'm doing it one-handed too, which doesn't help. Yeah, I just do this again. Let it reset. Now I'm getting 30.7 psi, so I'm getting about half of what it needs to be. Alright, now 61.2. I may not be just holding it in quick enough. We're just going to quick fire it a couple times here. There we go. 61.3. You just got to go firm with it. Yeah. Just got to make sure you go in very firm with it. Don't let any air leak out. It may give you an incorrect reading. So we're getting about 61.4, right around 62, which is about where I think this one was reading, because it was reading just past the 60 mark. I need to learn how to read a tire gauge here, huh? Just past that line on 60, between 60 and that line below it, which would be about 62. After a few tests. Got a bunch of mowers out here. Low pressure deals are a little bit more difficult to read on a regular tire gauge. You have to get a special tire gauge. So we'll see if this can do one in everything when it comes to this. So the final test here comes with this John Deere mower. Put 14 pounds in the front of this front tire. I usually run 14 in the front, 10 in the rears. Let's see how well this thing presents itself here. Oh, you got to turn it on. That's first thing. So we're at 12.8. That's pretty close. Again, 14 was approximate, so 12.9, 12.9, 12.8. 12.8. So it's giving really accurate readings. So that's good. 6.4. It only gives, sometimes it gives exactly half. It's almost like it doesn't lock in or something. So 12.7. You got to make sure it locks in. So obviously we're losing a little bit of pressure because we keep pressing it in. 12.6. So it gets pretty good, guys. Seems to be fairly accurate within probably within about a PSI. Like I said, I think I had around 13 to 14 in this, so 12.6 is accurate. The truck was pretty accurate, around 62, and then the wife's car was spot on out there. So we'll wrap this video up. Next, I think you got a good product here, Etenwolf. So again, this Etenwolf digital tire gauge, cool LED screen. We're able to see it pretty easily in the light. Tire gauges like this, I used to be skeptical. These things have come a long way. This thing was within about a PSI of everything that we tested. So if you're just looking for approximations and don't have to have it exact within, to the PSI, this thing will probably work just fine for you. And it's going to work fine for me. It's going to be a good tool out in the garage. I can just grab this. It does mower stuff. My big tire gauge that y'all saw when I did on the truck, a little bit too big to really read low pressure tires. This thing will do it, so that's kind of nice. It's a good all-in-one tool. Thank y'all again for watching this product review. Thank you, Etenwolf, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Take care.